You know, when you think about it, 2022 is shaping up to be the year of Maverick. Top Gun 2 finally hitting theaters this spring, and America's truck leader is delivering to us an affordable, legitimately smaller version of what they do best. It's front-wheel drive, gets 26 mpg, and actually fits in your garage. So you could consider this the Pete Mitchell of small pickups, if you will, pushing the limits as to how a truck is defined.
It wasn't long ago that small trucks were dropping like flies, as the bigger is better philosophy led to half-ton madness. But driving around an F-150 on a daily basis can get old and expensive pretty fast if you're using it as a car replacement. Even the Ranger may be more truck than you need. So in comes the Maverick, with its 4.5-foot bed, car-like ride, and a starting MSRP of $21,490. A 42 mpg highway hybrid powertrain and two-wheel drive are standard, but the truck you're looking at here has the gas-only 2-liter turbo and checks in at $35,320.
This here is the top-of-the-line Lariat trim with nearly $8,000 in optional equipment, so it projects a little fancier than you might expect for a Maverick. And most of those goodies are included in the $3,750 Lariat luxury package. Something you're probably going to want if items such as a touchscreen with phone projection, remote start, heated steering wheel, and heated seats are important to you. Now, you can't get the FX4 off-road package here or the 4,000-pound towing package because those are reserved for models with all-wheel drive. Otherwise, this is as loaded as the Maverick gets. Now, I haven't exactly been in love with Ford's choice of interior materials recently, but I would say, at least in here, it works a little bit better in a pickup truck. But still, some of these hard plastics that are easily scratched just don't jive with the $35,000 asking price.
Alto Blue is an upcharged color, the black wheels are optional, and the hard trifold tonneau cover is the most expensive one Ford offers. So while the base model is a best buy for the shopper interested in, say, a second vehicle for weekend errands, this one, with all of the creature comforts and driver assistance features, is designed to be your only vehicle and driven every day. With the 2.0, you can opt for all-wheel drive, but not with the hybrid. Still, I'm front-wheeling it this week and letting the slippery drive mode help with the snow and ice conditions. You would likely never find this particular build here in the Northeast, but you could throw some winter tires on it for a bit more traction. So what can it do? Well, it can tow 2,000 pounds, handle 1,500 pounds of payload, and carry up to 5 in a Super Crew body style with adult-friendly rear seats.
Ford sells all kinds of bed accessories for this 4.5-foot box, but what they really play up the most is the ability to do it yourself. So just like in the Santa Cruz, there are cutouts in here where you could place 2x4s and 2x6s to create your own divided storage. And then there are a pair of electrical outlets here where you could even create your own lighting setup for the bed. And because the sides are low, it's easy to reach over and grab what you need.
The 110-volt outlet accepts devices that use a household plug. Just don't overload it with stuff like electric saws. And then the two 12-volt auxiliary power access points on each side of the bed allow for customized aftermarket ideas such as your own bed lighting solutions. The spray-in bed liner, LED box lighting, and bed tie-downs and locking brackets are all part of the luxury package. The tailgate can also be positioned in a partially open mode, helpful for transporting longer items. And Ford has placed these QR codes here and there to give you more ideas and truck hacks you can do yourself. There's also a power tailgate lock and a power sliding rear window.
Along with Range Rovers and Wranglers, half-ton pickups are the most overbought vehicles on the market, with most owners paying for and dragging around capabilities that they'll neither need nor use. And that's why this Maverick makes a ton of sense if you're not working a job site or towing around a huge trailer. And with this 2-liter turbo under the hood, it is a beautiful drive. Not at all trucky, plenty of power, friendly fuel economy. Kind of drives like a Ford Escape with a super smooth powertrain and soft controlled body motions. And with the flex bed and 1,500 pounds of payload capability, you'll be able to fit more stuff back there than you would think.
If you feel the need for speed, 250 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque give Maverick lots of gumption, and there are a number of drive modes, including Sport, that keeps the 8-speed from upshifting too early. And even though the all-wheel drive Maverick receives the more sophisticated rear suspension, this twist beam setup neither hinders the car-like ride quality, nor its surprisingly deft handling traits. I'd say it's probably a notch down from the Hyundai Santa Cruz in terms of the ultimate small truck ride, but still, this is really an excellent setup. A joy to drive any day. With the auto engine start-stop feature, gas mileage on regular is 23 mpg city, 30 highway with a 429-mile range. Ford says the interior was designed with function, purpose, and ease of cleaning in mind, but I just don't love the look and feel of these materials, and it's not only in the Maverick, but other Fords too, where they come across as a little cheap and look weathered even when new. Now that being said, this is a comfortable, relatively quiet, and feature-laden cabin that retains its truck personality, and I like that. Though some feel gratuitous, like this small one next to the screen. I mean, what are you going to put in there that would actually stay? There are lots of little storage cubbies and deep door pockets where you can put all of your stuff. There are 2 really deep ones under the rear seats as well. The driver display screen is modern with cool animations, and the Sync 3 system is basically here as a mirror for your cable-connected smartphone and for radio operations. There is an 8-speaker B&O sound system though, and it sounds pretty sweet. A wireless charger resides down here, just wishing this was Sync 4 with wireless phone projection. And with Copilot 360, there's adaptive cruise with stop and go, lane centering, and auto high beams, so even the driver assistance features are robust. Dual zone climate control, heated seats, heated steering wheel, ambient lighting, and hey, even a height adjustable passenger seat are here. And by the way, this desert brown color is the only choice if you opt for the vinyl seats. So if your ego is writing checks your budget can't cash, maybe it's time for a small truck. And if so, the Maverick is exceptionally well done. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.